Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how are you doing? Right, have I got a treat for you today? It's Saturday, and you know Saturdays we do the quirky asset of the day. Well, why not a quirky map for a one-off? You see this one, well, I saw it on the workshop and I thought, what the actual F is that? It can't be any good. It can't be any good. Let's face it, look at it. It can't be any good. But what the F is it? Well, that's what this show is all about. It's about saving you the time subscribing to maps that may frankly be no good whatsoever, and maybe finding one that actually suits you, which wouldn't suit anybody else. Well, what would suit me now is if you get that finger out, get it waggling, because yes, it's time for that daily reminder. Yes, thank you very much. If you can click that like button, that would really help my channel out. And of course, don't forget to click like to any assets and maps that you subscribe to on the workshop. Okay, let's have a look at No Challenge, Island 1 by Challenge. Anybody see the irony there? There's definitely a challenge there, definitely. But there's your start square, and it's very hard to make out what's going on there, but it's definitely a start square. Resources looks like a painting of a modern painting of a facehugger from the Alien series. And then off to the workshop, and the answer is you need nothing, apart from you kind of do, because the map automatically loads up with a Captain Soap's realistic theme. I don't remember which one, I didn't check, but it did load with Captain Soap's theme. So there's definitely that, so there might possibly be some non-vanilla items in the map. I haven't checked, to be honest with you. Right, we've got a little bit of a tree clipping through here. We are off in the fog, and I will let that go. I'm going to let that go because it's out in the fog. It's still not perfect. Yeah, it would lose a 5th star if there were a 5th star to be had. I think you can probably tell that there won't be. I think there's a jinky janky along this stretch of road somewhere. Let me just check for it. Oh yes, there's everywhere. Everywhere along the road is jinky janky. Yeah, it's not the best. Now, it is one highway, and it loops around and goes back off the map. So yes, if you're looking for a 2-lane highway, this is it, but it's just going back on itself. This is the most interestingly poor interesting piece of highway I think I've seen for a long time. Okay, it's not the easiest map to build on, I get that, and it's definitely a fantasy map, I get that as well. And we come around here and then back down the other way. I do like the sound barriers used here to make it look safe to drive down. We come back down this way and back off. Now, there is no rail on this map, so we will not be taking a look at the rail today. We're just going to take a look at this. Interestingly, it's almost like a necklace, isn't it? The way this highway is draped around the neck of this this island. Oh yeah, we've got some. These aren't in the fog. Ah, okay. Do we lose another detailing star for that? Maybe. Maybe. I think we'll make it up as we go along today. Look. Oh dear. Anyways, yes. Now we pull back here and we'll have a little look down the middle of the island at these trees in the middle. Yeah, I'm killing time a little bit because I don't want to go to an asset review quite so soon. But speaking of asset reviews, Wes, we've got one. It's an oldish asset. A little bit on the old side, but still quirky. Here it comes. And croaky, my voice is starting to crack, I don't know why. Quickie Mart, Ploppable, 2x3, by BonBonB. Pumpernickel, great name, my friend. A little play on pumpernickel, I think there. Quickie Mart, I think this was in Dallas, or was it Dynasty? One of those great American soaps anyway. Oh, crikey, I'm going to get it in a minute. The Carringtons. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, of course. Of course, it's a Simpsons. Shall we nip in for a can of Duff, a case of Duff even, and some 14-week out-of-date slushies. The Quickie Mart's Ploppable 2x3 by BonBonB, still on the workshop and still fun as ever. You know what to do, go and subscribe to it and like it up. As we head off to Themington Island for Namatjira by Mac, the theme of the week, our final look, with the med contrast and med colour LUT. Of course, med is medium, but I have to say it as med because you won't know what to copy. Namatjira, of course, is spelt with spaces between all the letters N space, A space, M space, and so forth. And now it's time for factoids, because factoids! Mary Stopes, the sex and birth control campaigner, first learned about sex at the age of 29. Think about that when you're taking advice from Mary Stopes next time. And Abraham Lincoln believed all his life that he was illegitimate and stood up publicly for bastards. It was only after his death that he discovered that he was, well, he didn't discover, but it was discovered that he was indeed legitimate. Oops, as they say back then, when being a B word was actually a bad thing. Okay, we have no shipping routes in No Challenge, Island 1 by Challenge. No shipping routes. Water flow. Well, we can see that there are rivers, so there shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right in the middle of the map there, the water does flow out down the down there into the sea, and we've got some interesting texturing under the water there. Interesting. I'm not going to fault it in any way there. Okay, now this is where the map's going to start taking some sort of, yeah, this is where you're going to get a bit more fun. Actually, from down here, it's, well, it's interesting. Yes, we have got these park life rocks that a lot of people hate, and yes, they do suffer from the trees at the base, which can cause those poor trees to be waterlogged, of course. We've got some, let's say, if you look out there, you see the magic islands there on the horizon. They're actually underwater. That is a neat little thing. I don't know if it was intended, but I quite like that. I quite like it. Anyway, yeah, it's not so bad when we come down here. It's an interesting build plane. Definitely something you can do with this. If you have a tsunami, you're going to be washed away completely, but hey. Drowned trees, but actually I kind of like them there. Okay, I'm opening my mind to possibilities, and I quite like them. Trees on these islands look very nicely placed. Nothing particularly drowned going on. Oh, okay, I take it back. Nothing particularly drowned going. Just hanging on to that island, and oh, this island submerged as well. Oh dear, Titanic Island. What's going on over here? We've got some more decent sized build planes. Submerged rock there, that's fine. They don't die if you submerge them. We can go around and have a look at all of these islands, but we should have a look at the main island while we're here. Oh look, we've got a sunken ship. Sunken ship. You've never seen one of those before. Yeah, the main island is it's a big hill. It's a volcano type thing. We've got a lot of drowned trees up here, by the way. These waterfalls are okay. Okay. It adds a lot of interest to the build. And the source, yes, it's a fantasy source, and I'm going to let this go. It's kind of like a garden ornament, isn't it? I'm going to let that go. I don't mind that. It's, as water sources go, yes, it's unbelievable, but I kind of like it. So there, so shush. So shush now. Yeah, we've got the rivers that head out in all directions, and I think it's about time you voted on this map. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. Your vote counts as well, because we have a new show coming soon where your votes really do make the difference. I'm trying to find a good location for a view here. Hang on, a thumbnail. How about, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Aesthetically, you know, all told, I don't mind it, actually. It's different. It's different. And I've got to credit that it's different. It's not great, but I was expecting it to be a 1 or a 2 star. I think it deserves 3. I think it deserves 3. Detailing. It's poor. In some places it's crap. But in some places I think it can deserve a 2nd star. And so for that it gets 2. Gameplay potential. Yeah, I don't think many of you are going to want to have a go at this. You can... I can see an interest in playing this. So for the interest value, it gets a 2nd star. 2 stars for gameplay. No challenge Island 1 by challenge. Surprising, I think the word for this map is. I was expecting a lot worse. And it wasn't that great. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Yes, there is another map coming on screen now with a vote recently placed on it. You can go and vote on that old one as well if you like. And join me tonight for a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator. I'm hoping to get to Oslo tonight. Will it be possible? Well, we'll wait and see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.